Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion left goes Cooks. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Off the play fake. Daniels. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there. 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Off play action. Daniels flushed out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Robinson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 40-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Robinson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Off the play fake, Daniels.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I don't know who exactly made the call. Was it the special teams coach? But it had to be okayed by the head coach. Gutsy call. Fake field goal that results in a touchdown. A terrific play.
An extra point forthcoming.
The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Prescott work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. A first down throw for Prescott.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Dante Fowler. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This pass finds McCaffrey going across the middle.
25 yards that time.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. DeMarvion overshown, the one to bring him down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Daniels eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Daniels flush to his right.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Commanders 14.
5 plays there on that drive. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Cowboys and Dak Prescott getting set to take over once more. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. We'll try to sort things out here as they begin with a 1st down.
Now Prescott.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And the Washington offense going back to work.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. looking to throw. Daniels. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Now this going to be a quarterback draw.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Prescott now on 2nd down.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. He's got a man. It's his fullback. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one is right through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game.
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's good for the Cowboys.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Dante Fowler able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. He'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 17-14.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On third down, Robinson.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw on second down. Daniels sets up the screen to Robinson. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Off play action. Daniels.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Eckler is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Cowboys 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
On second down, Elliott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Prescott.
And that is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's Brian Anger now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Crowder now to return. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
Chauncey Golston bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott.
Cooks on the quick slant.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Off the play fake, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete.
It's Ferguson, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now Prescott going right back to Ferguson.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
2nd and 6 coming up.
The 43-yard line.
Inside give to Elliott. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
To throw, Prescott. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Now Washington down by 2, 1:06 to play. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. He's back to throw. Rolling to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw unsuccessfully.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. And he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
One last shot now for Prescott.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope was wearing one jersey and worry was wearing another on the other side, Ron, as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.